Welcome everybody to the Pennzoil 400 here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Our second race of the Pullman Cup Series Season 22, and last week we had a great race at Daytona with Ramiro Adler taking the checkers. Now let's see if any of these other cars will also start their season off with a win. On the pole today it is Jerry Guerrera, and Fetty McDowell will also be on the front row. Then there's the rest of the field. Kev Schreier, the non-charter car, is starting 5th, and Isaiah Bernash starting 7th. The non-charter cars, these were two of the four that made it into the show from qualifying from the non-charter teams. Connor Breton starts 22nd in the 17 for the non-charter car, and Luke Walker starts 40th because he had to go to the back of the field since he wrecked out during qualifying, and he had to go to another car to finish up his session. So he's now going to start at the rear of the field. So now without further ado, and by the way, our last winner, one more thing before we go, where's our last winner? Ramiro Adler starting. I apologize for the little bit of bumps between, but I'm going to try the best I can to get through this race. Oh, wow, right beside the 16 Isaiah Bernash, as our winner from Daytona, Ramiro Adler, is going to start in 8th. And that's the notable starting lineup. Now let's take you trackside for the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Here we go. The cars start rolling off the track again. Sorry for sometimes lagging at some points. Don't know why it does that, but well, we'll try to get through this race as smooth as possible. And a problem for Jerry Guerrera on right off the bat. Wow, the pole setter already has a problem to start the race. The green comes out with Sam Rogers in the front, but Jerry Guerrera, the pole setter, is already out of the race. Wow, that is incredible. We haven't had that happen in a long time in the Pullman Cup Series. I think we've had it happen a couple times in the early seasons, but not for a long time. Not for a long time that has happened. Wow, that's a tough break for the 21. And now Front Row Motorsports running 1-2 when the first lap's going to teammate 34 Sam Rogers. Kev Shearer, he's one of the non-charter cars. If he wins, he's out of the charter for the rest of the season. And the driver in the charter that's lowest in points uses the charter and has to qualify for every race. Same for Isaiah Bernash, and he's going to lead a lap. Oh, look at this. Front row running 3 cars in the top 10. Now the 38, Paul Barber, goes for the lead. So far, though, no crashes. Homestead, these bank turns have been known to cause a lot of wrecks. So they've got to be very careful when even going 3 wide might trigger a crash. Justin Roberts is the leader, and Sean Harple's going to battle for it. The leads have changed hands every single lap so far, so it has been an unpredictable race from the start. I mean, even before we get the green flag, things were unpredictable, which, as you saw, Jerry Guerrera, the pole setter, come down with a problem just after he tried to start his car, and it got a crash. One car is in the fence. Yikes. One car in the fence, and we're going to look back at that when we have the chance. Mason Powers going to lead easily under yellow. And let's see if these cars are able to stay very slow, because I do know that sometimes they tend to wreck just after they take the caution flag. So far, no one has wrecked out under caution, thank goodness. Robert's back on track, and they're going to pit. And man, these guys are going at around 160 miles per hour on pit road. Wonder how they're able to freaking stay on the line even after going that fast. Wow, apparently there's no speed limit in pit road at this track. So, everyone going all out at this track only, apparently. Let's show you what happened on the first caution. Justin Roberts, I do know the 88 was, huge crash on Dylan Thoreau in the 88. Let's try to show you what happened. Oh boy. He could have gone over the catch fence if he had been higher, he would have gone over the catch fence definitely. But thank goodness though, he was able to stay on the track thanks to the fences. But man, was that a horrific crash. He's gonna walk away from it. Thank goodness. Guerrera's back on track. In case if you didn't see already, Guerrera is back on track, so his race is not over. But man, what a tough start for the 21. He was starting on the pole. Just before he took the green flag, though, as the pole setter, he had a problem. Had to come down on the apron, just missed the pit stalls, and just had to really, he needed help. He needed to wait to get help to teleport to pit road. And wow, an awkward start for the 21 team, and they're down one lap. The only way they can get a lap now is if they are in front of the leader when the caution comes out. But right now, 21 is on the tail on the line, so it's probably going to be virtually impossible. Green flag! And in case you didn't know, we had pit stops under yellow, and that gave Leia Walker the race lead. Now here's the 14 Mason Powers, who was the leader back to the line earlier today, and now it has gone much smoother, in case you didn't know, so I'm happy for that. Guess I needed to close some windows during the process in order to reduce the lag. I guess that's the solution for fixing lag most of the time. So. 14 of Mason Powers trying to retake the lead. In the meantime, here comes the 7 of Jacob Lawler. Lawler drafting up the 14, and now they're 2 wide side by side. Look at it go 3 wide. Almost 3 wide. Oh boy, now they're exactly 3 wide, so this is going to really be interesting. Oh no, they're close! Leia Walker and Joseph Romanek, I think, crashed. And thank goodness nobody else was involved. Wow, the two top 5 cars were taken out. Racing back, it's McDowell against Lawler. And to the line, it's gonna be Lawler. By inches. That was a close race to the line there. But Jacob Lawler able to barely keep his lead. Let's show you what happened. Another look at the Romanek Walker crash. That brought out our second caution today. And these two were running 4th and 5th, and they wrecked out. Oh, Leia pushed up the 23. Just nowhere to go, and so thank goodness nobody else was involved. They were all going real fast through the wreckage, and now they were able to avoid it. Probably saw a little bit of what's to come right now, but now we're back to the green. And the 95 is out of the race, apparently. I think that was a first caution with the 3 cars. Freddie McDowell going to retake the lead this time. He's going to be able to. McDowell gets it. Collins coming to second. Kyle Collins now second, and here comes Sam Rogers. Daniel Beauchard trying to win it as well. Beauchard trying to lock his spot into the final 4 like he did last season. 7 laps to go at Homestead. And again, they're 3 wide. Last time that happened, there was a crash, and there they go again. take out 2 front row motorsports cars out of the race. Rogers, Barber, Collins. And now it is a 1-2 with Stuart Haas. Uh-oh, Luke Walker's having a problem. Oh boy, he was on the apron at one point. I don't know what was he doing. He was trying to ride the apron for whatever reason. Thank goodness though, it could have been a lot worse. Caution's out. 6 to go. We might have a green-white checker done in the way of Entertown 3, not the green-white checker that NASCAR currently uses because of this game's limitations. And boom, that's the crash. Barber, Rogers, 2nd, 3rd, 4th out of the race. That now has Stuart Haas cars 1, 2, Beauchard and Curtis. Well, will it stay that way at the end? We're green again, a green-white checker with 2 to go. If there is a caution before the white flag, the race is over. If there is a caution during the white flag, we'll just race it back. Right now, we're clean. White flag gonna come out. Beauchard's lead is getting smaller. White flag. Here it comes Curtis for the lead. Curtis gets it! JD Bryant is gonna be on the bottom! The JT win! Here we go! Final 2 turns! Curtis trying to put a block! He can't do it! Here comes Curtis! It's gonna be a race to the line! Curtis or Bryant, it's going to be JT Bryant winning at Homestead! JT Bryant wins unexpectedly, and he takes the crown here at Homestead Miami on a close finish over DJ Curtis. Here's the final margin, and it was a pretty close battle to the end. But JT Bryant beats DJ Curtis to the line to collect their Penske Racing's first win of the season. And it's the first win for the number 2 car in a while. I don't know when the last time the number 2 has been to victory lane. But sure enough, JT Bryant, your winner, our second winner of season 22. And it was JT and DJ running 1-2 as JT Bryant wins it here at Homestead on a last lap pass. And here's how the rest of the field worked out. And it wasn't much wreckfest as it was in the previous seasons, but it was pretty good. We had 32 cars remaining out of the 40, so it wasn't a bad night here at Homestead Miami. So hope you guys enjoyed our race there. We will see you next time. And don't forget, qualifying races will be up only on Pichu London on Facebook. We will have the races themselves here on TA2 Racing. So hope you guys follow Pichu London on Facebook. That's where the qualifying races for Pullman Cup Series will be. And subscribe to TA2 Racing because that's where the races of Pullman Cup Series will be. So hope you enjoyed our race from Homestead. We'll see you guys later.